turning back now.
Come on! Jeez!
Having any fun yet?
Okay, Top Gun Maverick.
So
Did you guys?
with this, I didn't go back and watch the first, even though Tim said, well, you gotta, if you're gonna watch Top Gun, you probably need to go back and watch the first one. I didn't do it because I didn't have time.
That was gonna
But
be my question. Did you guys watch the first Top Gun?
I didn't have time to.
I put it on while I was editing something, and because I've seen it a lot when I as a kid, so I kind of get the gist of it. But you don't have to watch the first one to watch this.
I think it helps, but you can still watch Top Gun Maverick and enjoy it for what it is. But
yeah,
there are connections to the first one that helps, but
they give you enough in here. They give so with the clips they were given. I know I've seen it before, but I've only seen it once in life. So, but the clips they give you, it's enough for you to get the storyline. It's like you don't need to go rewatch the whole shit to see what happened.
What storyline?
The storyline of Top.
The first one.
Of Goose and Maverick. And Goose's son.
No, I'm talking about like the first one. Like the storyline is pretty much they just go to like.
Oh, you were being sarcastic with the storyline in general.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the second one.
Part 2 had a storyline. Like there was something driving, the story. In the original one, I can't really. It's just him trying to get with the girl, and
it's basically Cobra Kai. It's basically Cobra Kai Karate Kid.
Pretty much.
No,
I mean, anyway, if I were to say give a synopsis of the first Top Gun, like it's kind of like what would it like kind of be?
Him at training as a flight, whatever you call it. What are they called? Fighter pilots. Training as a fighter pilot at a top school called Top Gun, and going against Val Kilmer. Like that's the whole thing. And then his relationship with Goose, and then spoiler alert, Goose dying. And so it's just really just that, like
but in this one
the love stories is this little side story that's not important. Just like on this one, I did not care for the love story in part 2 at all. But yeah, that's what I would say. But for this one, so with the storyline with Goose's son, I thought he had an attitude because his dad died with Maverick, and it was, not really his fault, but him blaming him for it. And I like that wasn't why he was being a brat.
Mm-hmm.
I like how
because he pulled his, he did something. Well, I mean, I like how, like when I say like story, there's a mission they have to go on, so the stakes are really high, to where like he's all like, this is a dangerous mission, so.
So in the first one, there is a mission at the end, but it's not the focal point like it is in this one. Like the whole point of him going to train these young pilots is because there's this mission they have to accomplish. So in that regard, I could see that storyline being it compared to
as far as like a film, like that's what I would say. Well, that's why I would tell people, like, I think I prefer part 2 as far as the story goes. And I think part 1's it's going to be more iconic in the pop culture because of like all certain references, the songs. So
I like how they started with the song from the first one.
The exact same opening as the first
well,
one.
What's cool about that is that was like the only time they did something that was similar to the first one. And then the rest of it,
that was kind of like a callback.
I was enjoying the movie, so I thought it earned it. So I think
that and the football scene was like the volleyball scene from the first one. So they had those two moments, and then the upside down part when he's training them, and then he's upside down looking at the guy flying from above. He did that in the first one too. So there were a few things, but it wasn't cheesy. I didn't.
No. I thought it worked within the story of what they were trying to do. Not just like, hey, let's just stop and do that just because.
Like Coming to America.
I thought this. Shut up. I thought this was genius. I thought the writing on this was genius for the fact they only had like 5 sets. And they put this whole shit together. Like they gave you the drama, the emotions, and everything, and then you get the old school feeling of, like, I don't know, like adventure. Like they're not gonna die with their training, but you still get the nerves. Like fuck.
Right.
Yeah. No,
something's gonna go wrong.
Yeah, I was telling I forgot who I was talking to the other day, but I was saying like I know who survives, I know what happens, but when I was watching all them scenes, I was like, oh shit, what's gonna happen? Are they gonna survive? Oh wait, because I just forgot about. That's what I knew.
I really did think they were gonna take Maverick out. Like I was like, oh, he's gonna die in this movie.
I was like, at some point he's gonna die. That the whole time I was thinking, I'm like, some point he's gonna. I predicted when they got saved at the end.
Yeah,
like I saw that coming a mile away.
I didn't see that.
Before that, I thought Maverick was gonna die.
Yeah, I didn't know about that part because I've always heard when I'm like helping people out in the front, I'm hearing what's going on.
Yeah.
So I didn't know Hangman, what's his name, saved him. But when I was watching it, I was like, okay, he's got to do something. You can't really have him do nothing since he was
there the whole time in the plane.
Yeah.
Like I'm going out there at some point.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that too. Yeah.
That's all I was like, oh, okay. I was like, when I saw when the panic was coming, I was like, oh, here he comes. Like this is where it's gonna happen. Yeah. But I like how they even in that they didn't make it cheesy.
Yeah, no, I thought every joke in the movie actually landed for me. Like I didn't think there was something that made me like, God damn it. World.
I laughed when he came back and then he was running to him in the forest and he threw him down. He was like, what the hell are you doing?
Oh.
He was like, what were you thinking about? He said, you told me not to think. I was rolling like,
he's like, yeah, he's just like,
he was like, oh yeah, I did say that.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
What part? The part that had me cracking up was when like he's sneaking out of their house. So the daughter won't get yeah, and he drops down and gets up. He's right there.
That shit was funny. They had some funny, like even with the Val Kilmer scene, it's like it's sad, but then they had the little funny moment. He's like,
oh yeah,
smiling. And he was like, "Don't ruin them."
Ruin this. Yeah, I thought that was great how they did their scene together.
Yeah,
I was gonna ask, so what's the deal with Val Kilmer? Like, is he not able to talk? Is he?
Yeah, that's how it
health issues.
Are you saying in real life?
Yeah, in real life. That's why they put that in there for them. Yeah.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah, but I thought the way that they incorporated that into the movie, that whole scene was really good.
So he could have the cameo, and then kind of catering to his ability. Like, he can't have any lines, he can't have any words. So let's make his condition kind of in the movie. So
to where he has to type up the stuff. But I thought it was cool that he said a couple of lines, and it's cool that you get to see two of the cast members from the original one unite, since I think they were the only ones from the original one.
And they weren't friends in the original ones, right? Like they were like
they were rivals. Right? Yeah, because they were both competing to be the Top Gun pilot.
Kind of like Rooster and the other guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So. But when I as a kid watching the first one, I did not understand what was going on in that movie, but I used to watch it all the time. So when I watched it before I watched the second one, I was like, oh, this is what the movie's about. I was like, why are they just fighting these people randomly, but they're not getting hurt? And then I didn't understand how Goose died. I was like, what happened? He just, he got shot out and then he died, but I never caught that he broke his neck on the thing. Never caught that as a kid.
Did you watch it by yourself or did you watch it with like somebody else, Tasha?
When I watched it as a kid,
my
mom showed it to me for the first time when I was younger, and then I just watched it a lot. Like when it came on TV, or I'd be like, oh, I want to watch Top Gun. Can't tell you why.
Sam would watch that all the time, like him and Mark. And that's how I watched it as a kid. So more times I watched it, I didn't know what the hell was going on. I was like, why are they pretending they're not killing each other? What's going on? So I was like, they're doing it for fun. So I know Goose. So I know all the stuff. And then recently watching it as an adult, I kind of was just like, wait, so that's why I was asking what the story is. What's going on?
That's what
yeah.
But
I never understood why they had the mission at the end. I never knew why they did it. I just figured they were
the mission at the end was like very brief and very quick. So I mean, I didn't even really understand what the mission was in this one. It just
same thing. It's
like with war and stuff like that. I never understand why they do what they do. I just kind of just watch it and take it for what it is.
Well, yeah, but I just knew that they're like, I like how they described it, where it's like they have to go at a certain point to just launch the missiles and go up. So one of my favorite scenes is like, or the montage when they're like training. And he's telling them like what's up when he does the flip. Yeah. Like I thought they had some cool camera shots, some cool comedy moments, and I thought the music was cool with this. So I was just enjoying it.
That's what I say. It's like it's so simple, but they captured that. I guess like remember the old school movies that always had those moments. Like, it's like they didn't put a lot of money into it. I don't know how much they spent, but it don't seem like they put a lot of money into it. It's just the excitement of the scenes.
Something I was listening to, they compared it to a heist movie. Like what they had to accomplish at the end was like a heist.
Yeah.
It's like you got to get in, get out. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Like
I got to do this.
Like, so he's doing all these movies, right? But then he shot that missile at the plane. That I don't know if the Russians or whatever like they were, but the dude turned his plane off, and he's like sideways in the air, and they just flew past him. I was like, shit. That shit was hard.
Yeah.
I like the angles they took with it.
Yeah, I did kind of wish more people from the first one showed up, because there was a lot of people in the first one, like a lot of veteran actors in it. But even the girl from the first one was like, they didn't ask me back because I'm fat and I'm old.
But
so
if
they had Jennifer Connelly.
If they would have did that or added more from the original cast, then we would have had Jurassic Park again. Nobody gives a fuck. Like, give us the new movie.
Well, I mean, like, maybe they just couldn't fit it into the story too. Like, maybe
or
just
even like if John Hamm was the son of Tom Skerritt from the first one, that could have been something too. But there was like no connection to anybody from the original one. So
I don't think I wish I'm glad they didn't do that, because you already had, what's his name, Miles Teller being Goose's son, whose name is Rooster.
With the same mustache.
With the same mustache, saying the same thing. So I thought that was enough.
I think that's enough too. And it's more realistic. Like, and remember, he was like pulling, so it's kind of like on purpose, and he wasn't even supposed to be there. They kind of forced Maverick to be there, even though he wanted to be there, but he wasn't supposed to. But then they were like, "You're gonna go train them." It's like, why not? But if they would start connecting everybody, like, and this is his cousin, and this is
like
cheesy as fuck.
I think this movie was good on its own. I don't think they needed like many
don't
people
connect nobody.
That's where like I think Jurassic World was thinking like, all right, we got 3 people from the original one. That's all we got to do. And
yeah. The other thing that they did that was kind of similar to the first one was, so in the first one, in the very beginning, when they're at the bar, they sing to the girl. Lamar, I don't know if you remember that or like recall it or whatever. And then the next scene, that woman is there at Top Gun as like a teacher or something like that. So it's like that moment, like, oh fuck, like I hit on her and she's like a big deal here. And in this one, they threw him out of the bar, and then he shows up the next day at Top Gun as a teacher. So that was similar to the first one.
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I didn't even think of it like that. But that was cool how they did that. Yeah,
don't remember shit about the first one. I've only watched it once in life.
Well, I was at, because I know like there's scenes from movies where you'll like see it in places or hear about it, and that's like one of the classic scenes. They're singing "You Lost That Lovin' Feeling," and so not realizing who the woman is until the next day she shows up at Top Gun. And then in this one, it was like, oh shit, he's our teacher, and we threw him out of the bar.
They were just doing it. They were doing it because that's what Jennifer Connelly said. You know, so they didn't do it on his own.
He was racking up his bill, man. I'd have been like, I ain't paying for this shit.
How's your dad? Oh, my dad's not with us, or he's with his wife. I'm like, yep, of course. It's always conveniently where the main character.
But no, I didn't care to see it. I was like, they're making a sequel. Fuck this. But I actually really liked it.
I didn't say fuck this. I was just kind of like, it is what it is.
Yeah, I was kind of like, whatever. But certain people who said like they liked it almost as much as the first one. It's either they said it was a good sequel, they like it just as much, but I didn't really hear anybody say, oh fuck this is a bad sequel. Like and how many years it's gone by. But at the same time, I'm like, how can you fuck up a Top Gun sequel? I just don't know how that's possible.
They could have.
They could have, but like, I was like, how could you?
After I watched this, I feel like I don't show Tom Hanks enough respect. Tom Hanks.
Tom Cruise.
Fucking Tom Cruise. That lets you know right there. So I feel like I don't give him enough respect, because I can't think of a bad movie he's done that I've watched.
No, actually,
sure you guys can. I have from what I watched from him. I can't think of a bad one.
I'll say this: when it comes to Tom Cruise, like me and Sam were talking about this the other day. It's like when he's in an action film, I don't think it'll be bullshit. I think there'll actually be something, unless it's Mission Impossible 2, that's the only one I would say is garbage. But for the most part, I've liked a lot of movies that Tom Cruise is in, especially Edge of Tomorrow. That's when I really.
Yeah, that's that.
You didn't like The Mummy, right?
Nah.
I didn't like Vanilla Sky, but Vanilla Sky is a drama. That's not an action movie.
Vanilla Sky was a good ass movie.
I did not like that movie.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's got a couple of bad ones, but for the most part, I do like a lot of the Mission Impossible ones.
Minority Report, that's a good one.
That's a cool one. War of the Worlds, like, even if the movie's bad or not that good, he'll be all right. But yeah, The Mummy, that was just a bad movie all around. That they were just trying to build a universe and it didn't go nowhere. And I think if they were going to, they should have started with The Mummy for Brandon Fraser's Mummy if they wanted to go.
Shocking. I've never seen one of the Mummies all the way through.
Really?
Huh.
Not one of them.
I say
and
Mummy.
I like Brandon Fraser at that time. That's the funny part.
I like the first two Mummies. I really enjoyed.
The second one's my favorite one, but I like the first one too.
Yeah.
But okay, so ratings for Top Gun. What would you guys give it? I gave it 3.5.
I give it 3.5 too.
I'll give it 5.
Give it a 5?
Give it a 5. Yeah.
Oh, you did say
I'll give it 5. Yeah.
You did say top 3 of the year, right?
I can't. No, Tasha, let him have this because I can't wait till we get to the end of the year because you've given out 3 5s already this year.
Right.
I can't wait to see your rating list. I can't wait to see this.
So I gave. I know
there's
5,
one that's still at that top.
5. Yeah. So this is actually runner up for top 3 favorite movies of the year.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen almost like not every single movie, but most of the movies I've seen that have come out so far. And I don't know. Yeah, maybe number 4.
Is Chip and Dale up there?
That's an honorable mention. That's honorable mention.
I heard Chip and Dale's a good movie.
I think Josh said it was surprisingly good, right?
Yeah. I really enjoyed it. Yeah. So I mean, as far as like sometimes like there'll be like those filler movies where like, okay, I got to do 5, so let me just throw in this movie that I liked a little bit more. But yeah, no, Top Gun I actually really, really enjoyed, and especially when I know who survives in it, and I'm still kind of like on the edge of my seat, like, oh shit, a lot of practical effects. Even if there was CGI, which I'm pretty sure there was, it was really convincing.
I mean, Tom Cruise is in it. It's probably very little CGI.
Yeah.
He's probably like, I'll do everybody's stunts.
Yeah.
He's fucking convincing. That's why I said I feel like I don't respect him enough. I put that on myself. I was like, I don't respect this guy enough.
Well, I mean, I want to talk about Doctor Strange. As far as like movies go, that Thor: Love and Thunder looks cool. I don't know if that's gonna be. It might be on my top 5, but so far,
I'm still waiting for Nope.
So I don't have a 5-star rating so far.
You don't have none?
I don't have a 5-star rating this year so far. So Top Gun's probably right now at this point probably my number 1 movie this year.
Do I have any 5 stars?
It's been a rough year in movies for me.
Okay, so I don't think I have one either because I think I gave Batman 4.5. I feel like I gave Everything Everywhere All at Once 4.5. I don't think I have any 5s yet.
Yeah.
About Nope.
I don't say for sure. I don't remember.
About Nope. All I'm gonna say is the first trailer makes you think it's one genre, and then the second trailer makes you think it's another one. So anybody out there?
You know what? No, I watched that second. So explain what you said, what you meant by that, because I watched the other trailer and I was like, I don't get what Josh meant by.
So so you really don't get what I meant by like it. The first trailer seemed like it was a horror film, and then now the second trailer seems like it's more of a dark comedy.
More comedy, more comedic.
More thriller, more comedic.
So okay, so I don't think any movie that Jordan Peele has done, I've necessarily seen as a horror film. Like when I see.
Can you tell that to the other people that might think it's a horror film, like us and Get Out?
I don't know. I'm talking about for me personally.
Oh really? Okay.
So it's like when I watch it, I hear the horror elements, like even with us when they doing the fucking 5 on it. That's the scary part. But it's like when you watch the trailer, I get what they're trying to do, but I'm always thinking about who Jordan Peele is. So it's like I don't take it as if it was not Wes Craven. Who's a fucking scary director like
Wes Craven, James Wan, Alfred Hitchcock.
One of them motherfuckers. So it's like when you see that, it's a horror film. With him, it's like I don't ever take it like I'm always like I want to see what he's doing. I don't ever take it like, oh, this is gonna be scary as fuck. I don't. It's like when I see a preview, I don't take it that way.
Well, horror doesn't necessarily mean scary as fuck. Like, because you say Get Out's a horror movie. And that's not scary as fuck, maybe to
some people it is, yeah.
But it's well, no, I guess some people consider it a comedy, but no, it's a horror movie. And I got that from Matt, from us.
So, okay, you guys have different definitions. So when I say horror, I think they mean scary as fuck. In my mind, that's the way I take it. When you say horror movie, I always take it as scary. That's like that's
you
equal.
are a loyal Jordan Peele fan. Thank you very much.
You guys don't understand what I'm saying.
I'm trying to think of a horror movie that's not necessarily scary, but it's on the level of horror.
Us was like us. Okay, like even if you don't really see it that way, Lamar, but like you watched the trailer for Us, they were trying to be like. I mean, like say if you don't know Jordan Peele, you might think it's a horror movie as like a home invasion movie.
So what I literally just said is you guys have a different definition for horror than I do. When I say horror, I know what they're trying to do. So it's like when I say horror, I'm thinking they're trying to make it scary as fuck. I put that as equal. You guys said horror it doesn't always have to be scary as fuck. But in my opinion, if you're making a horror film, you want it to be scary as fuck.
But there hasn't been a horror movie that's scary as fuck in a long time. So just pretty much every horror movie.
That has nothing to do with what I'm saying right now. Are you guys not listening to me? I said definitely.
I mean, okay, I'm gonna say
horror
this.
Movie.
Anybody out there watch like the trailer for Get Out? Watch the trailer for Us. Like not thinking about Jordan Peele. Like new Jordan Peele. He started off as comedy, so obviously he's gonna throw comedy in his movies. But I feel like Get Out and Us, he was actually trying to do a horror film, and I think with Nope, I think he's actually just trying to go full on out dark comedy, like the way that the trailer is made compared to the other movies.
So Lamar, when you first saw the Get Out trailer, you didn't think, "Oh, this movie's scary. This movie looks like it's going to be scary."
Okay, so like I said, I always take it from my personal view, and I always think Jordan Peele.
No, that's not what I'm asking. When you very first saw the trailer for Get Out, not knowing what he did with movies, not knowing what he does with horror, when you first saw the Get Out trailer, did you say, "Oh, this movie looks like it's going to be scary"?
I said it should look like it's crazy. There's a difference between crazy.
All right. Okay.
Okay,
crazy.
Josh, I see what you were saying about the two different trailers, but I will say this: the second trailer got my attention more than the first trailer.
It did. It actually. Okay, I'm gonna say this. This trailer has got me more interested in any other like trailer I've seen from any Jordan Peele films. Mm-hmm. So when they were actually going for like the more like not comedic, but like a little bit more like it's kind of like they're having fun doing this, like you know what I mean, like not everything seems like it's gonna be all crazy. Yeah, there might be some fun moments. So actually, that second trailer made me want to see Dope. Nope. God damn it. There's another Dope. There's a movie called Dope. Yeah.
Why do you want to see Dope so bad?
Right. You need to watch Dope and get that out of your system.
Yeah.
Okay,
so like the first trailer gave me like Signs vibe.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
I didn't get that.
Like with the aliens and all that kind of stuff, you know, on a farm by themselves and like something's coming. It gave me Signs vibes.
Yeah, she's all run, and then you see like weird images, like, and they're trying to play that like a creepy version of that mixed in. So that's what
like
I got.
I don't see it that way. Like that first trailer, I didn't see it as, oh, this is gonna be scary. It's like that's crazy as fuck. Like I always like I see it. I don't know.
It's a horror film. I said, okay, but like the first trailer, even if you don't think it's scary, could you think like, you know, maybe a lot of other people? I know you don't think this way, but I'm saying like the way that the trailer was presented looked like a horror film. Yeah. But now that I know that about you now, I'll.
No, with certain types of movies, I get certain types of feelings. Like the fucking what's that rock and roll guy that was doing all the scary movies? Or I guess you call him scary movies.
Rob Zombie. So
when you see a Rob Zombie, you just like, that shit looks crazy. I get it's supposed to scare people, but to me, it's like that shit looks crazy. There's a difference. So
I mean, it looks crazy. But I'm saying this. I look at it and I know it's gonna be like.
Let me finish my opinion. So when I look at Nope, I'm like, that shit looks crazy. I never feel like, oh, this is gonna be a horror movie. I always be like, that shit looks crazy.
So, okay. So, but I'm saying
if you're gonna go with, don't say the name.
Is it?
I don't know if you're gonna mention the other movie. Don't say the name.
He was about to.
He caught himself the other day.
No, I wasn't even thinking about that. You told me about it. I didn't even think about that. Now I am. But all I'm saying is, Lamar, as far as like just genre, as far as like horror goes and everything, I'm just saying like when you watch like like Rob Zombie's trailers, that looks crazy. Obviously, it's a horror film. That's what I'm getting at. It's like obviously horror film.
That's why I said definition is different for me. I separate the two. I separate crazy from horror.
But he did. But
crazy's that's not a genre. You don't go to Blockbuster like, oh, that's the crazy section.
I understand.
I mean,
I understand. I clearly understand what the regular world does. I'm telling you how I break it down in my mind. I separate crazy from horror. Just in my mind, that's the way I see it.
So the first trailer looked crazy. The second one looked more like
it looked more crazy,
fun and comedic.
It just looked crazy. Like the shit just looks crazy. Like crazy.
So the
the second one made it look like it's gonna be fun to watch.
Yeah, that's what I would say. It looks like it's gonna be fun to watch. It doesn't. I mean, it looks like a lot of crazy shit's gonna happen, but not like crazy fucked up shit. It looks like it's gonna be fun shit. Yeah, crazy fun stuff.
Like X. That was crazy.
Yeah, but probably not as.
No,
wasn't scary, but it was crazy.
So when I watched the first trailer for Nope, at the end of the trailer, I was like, nope. Right when they said it, I was like, nope. Like it's like that's it. I always think from my point of view. So it's like that shit looks crazy. So you like, nah, hell no, nope. So when I watched the second long ass trailer, I'm like, it's a lot of crazy shit happening that has nothing to do with the main point of the movie. I'm like, nope to all of this shit. Everything looks crazy. It just looks crazy. Horror, I don't know. Crazy, yes.
Okay, all right. Well, okay.
Well, Nope doesn't come out until towards the end of July. So we need something in between now and that movie.
Stranger Things.
What about Thor? Does anybody want to see Thor?
I do. I want to see, besides Thor, I want to see the Brad Pitt movie.
That's in August.
Yeah, okay, I want to see that. Yeah,
that's not till August, so that's why I didn't mention that. But I do want to see that too.
In August?
Yeah. What about Lightyear? All right. Stranger Things.
I mean, okay, so I don't want to seem like I don't want to watch it, but I'm not rushing to go see. I have no point. I don't want to buy movie tickets. See Lightyear.
The only way I'm gonna see it is if DeMarcus wants to see it. That's really the only way I'm gonna see it. So that's why I can't really. I don't know, but what was I gonna say? So
I thought we were doing Stranger Things.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. If we did Stranger Things, how would we do that? We would just talk about it just in general, just like kind of no structure, or are we gonna go? Are we doing every season, just a new one? Like that's why I was kind of pushing back, because I was like, I don't know how we're gonna do it.
I thought we were just gonna do this last season, which I would.
What is the second part? Yeah,
the first part, because the second part comes in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, here's what I was thinking.
First part first. Go ahead, Josh.
Oh, okay. I mean, like, because I remember most of the parts in like the other seasons, so I thought like we could just do like what we remember, like not a whole like summary, like review of every other season, just like what got us there, the build up, and then watching the second season, part 2 of the second season. But I'm always down to talk about the recent one if you want to before the second one comes out. If we need something to fill in as a, to post something on Instagram. So I'm good either way, because I am feeling the Stranger Things season 4 surprise after 3 years. I thought I would have been like not into it, but now they grabbed me, they got me back after, like, during the second episode I was like in.
Because you didn't care for the first episode, huh?
I thought it was I was all right, because I was kind of like, oh, man, please don't try to like some of the stuff they were trying to do, like trying to be funny, that I didn't think was funny, and then the horror element was like, okay, you're really going overboard.
I thought it was funny, and it was horror.
Yeah, but
was
like
crazy.
it was hard, but like the whole thing, like with the guy's eyes was like stitched up. I'm like, damn, all right.
Man, I was watching it and I was like, I don't remember this show being this gory, or not even gory on that level, but like just when they were getting lifted up and their bones being broken and shit. I was like,
like they took a different twist with it. Because so I convinced people at my job to watch it, like my supervisor, one of my coworkers, and she was complaining about the bullshit in like the first seasons, like the slingshots. She was like, that shit was pissing me off. Like, that doesn't make sense. I said, it seemed like at first they were making it for kids. Now they're like fuck the kids because the adults love it. We're making it for adults.
But now they're grown up too. So we gotta make it for adults because they're adults themselves.
Don't talk about the kids. They're still
freshmen.
Kids.
Sorry, they're
freshmen in high school with beards.
They're 21-year-old freshmen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Gosh,
maybe some of them do, but
pass that judgment because we watched Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai, they look more convincing. They look more convincing.
What's the main kid? The main kid literally has the outline of all of this.
Did you guys see the top 100 shows list that I posted? Cobra Kai was like number 91.
Yeah, I'm like,
I looked at that and kept it moving. I was like,
yeah. I was like,
okay, so I guess I don't mind doing Stranger Things. I didn't want it to seem like I was like against it. I was just like, how are we gonna do this?
Okay, so no, I say we don't do Stranger Things because you're right. There's too much. I don't remember shit before this season.
I don't either.
So
I barely remember this one.
We need to go back until we get to August to all the movies coming out, or to Nope. We need to find some more like straight to fucking Netflix or Hulu movies. Because those are dropping. We just got to find them.
Yeah.
They're dropping everywhere.
Yeah, I'm down for that. Oh, what about Hustle? Have you guys heard of that one? The Adam Sandler movie?
I haven't watched it yet. I heard good reviews, but I feel like stop, John. I feel like that might be for a certain audience because it looks like a lot of fanfare for NBA.
Oh, okay. I guess I've been hearing nothing but good things about it.
Right.
So,
but it just maybe I'm just prejudging it, but it seems like it's all fanfare for NBA lovers. I'm I'm with it because I love the NBA, so I'm with it. But I don't know. I know you love NBA too, Tasha. Josh, how do you feel about that?
I like movies.
I don't follow it. I don't follow it like everybody else do, but I like, I'll watch a game if it's really good. So I'm not really against it, but I'm not really for it. I'm kind of like in between. Okay. I'm
it's a good movie.
I didn't want to watch that. I still want to watch that the Lakers show. What's it called? What's that?
Winning Time.
Yeah, I need to watch that. I need to watch what's it called? The Last Dance. I still need to finish that. The Michael Jordan or Chicago Bulls.
That was good.
That was good too.
Yeah. So I'll be down to watch it. It's just not the thing that Adam Sandler. I just never was a fan of his recent films. So it's not the NBA that's the problem in the film. It's the fact that I never.
It's Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Queen Latifah's in it.
Maybe.
He plays his wife.
Trina said that we all died. What the hell are you talking about? And then I saw the preview. It was Adam Sandler and Queen Latifah. I was like, I'm sorry, because when she said it, we were like, what the fuck are you talking about? Queen Latifah's in there. She's definitely in there. But I don't know, like.
So as far as what's coming out in the theater, so Nope we're doing for sure, and that's the end of July. Bullet Train's in August, so something in between now and then. And I don't want to just do movies just to do them because they're out. Like at least a couple of us have an interest and want to see it. So, like I don't know if you guys are interested in seeing The Black Phone. You threw out Lightyear.
I said that.
I
said The Black Phone, and you guys shut me down hard. You guys always talk down on me. I'm gonna start screenshotting this. I said The Black Phone. I was like, that looks good. Josh was like, get that shit out.
When I saw that, I was like, it doesn't look that good. But then I saw a second trailer. I was, oh, this actually looks good. You know how like you see a trailer, like, oh, that looks crazy, and you see another trailer, like, oh, that looks even more crazy. So for me, it's that didn't look good, and then the second trailer, like, oh, that looks good. You know, like how that works and everything.
I said, oh, The Black Phone looks good. Josh said, shut up and get back in your cage.
I did not say that.
I was like, I'm good.
I mean, how about this? I'll see The Black Phone before I see that other movie we talked about, Hustle. Yeah. So plus me and one of my friends, he invited me to go see it, so I'll go see it with him, and so I'm gonna see it either way. Yeah.
The Black Phone comes out June 22nd or 4th, one of those. So what is that? I think so. Yeah.
And another, I didn't know. I think Ethan Hawke's in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I didn't know he was in it. Is he in the trailer or?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's why I was so happy about it, and you told me to shut up.
I didn't say to shut up. You
guys want to watch Elvis?
Fuck no.
Nah.
Fuck no.
No, hell no.
So yeah, so if you guys want to do The Black Phone, we could do that next, and then we'll have like a month in between that and Nope. So if there's anything like on Netflix or something.
Yeah. Wait, so nobody wants to do Thor?
If y'all want to do it, I'll do
it. Okay, Josh, let me ask you this about Thor, because it kind of bothered me. And Jada said she doesn't care because she doesn't watch the Thor franchise.
What's up?
How is his girlfriend a god? Because she was on Earth.
I don't know. I guess they'll explain it to us in the movie, hopefully. Or if they just, I mean, I'll say this. If she just comes in and just, I read a book, so now I have powers. You know, like, I thought that was the most stupidest thing in Doctor Strange too. The whole dark hole thing. So if it makes sense, it's cool. If not, I'm gonna like whatever, fuck this movie. But I did like the last one. The second viewing, I liked Thor Ragnarok. So, and they got the same people who did that doing this one. So, and Christian Bale looks cool in it as the bad guy.
I was just about to say Christian Bale is it.
Yeah, Christian Bale.
He looked crazy. Okay.
Yeah. That.
So
and
look. So
villain right, like what his villain's backstory is. If they put that in the movie, then I'm like, I'll be hella interested in it.
This is what's funny. So every time I saw that character, just in passing, when I saw a preview, I didn't know that was him. So the character always looked crazy. But in the theater, they closed up on him. And I was like, is that fucking Christian? I was like, fuck. But he's talking in a regular voice, though. He has a regular voice.
He doesn't have his Batman voice, you know.
Yeah, thank God.
He's talking with his Christian Bale voice.
They probably told him, you're not getting any more Batman, so go find somewhere else. He's like, I'm going to Marvel. Ha.
Damn.
There's a Chris Evans Netflix movie coming out. I think Netflix is about to be dropping some.
I've
heard that they're not. I guess they're not doing any more big like type of movies.
Oh no, they're going to because they have to, because they're losing right now.
Oh yeah. No, I heard
up against who?
Up against HBO Max, because HBO Max has the Lakers show, and then Stars. You know, Stars has every fucking thing, and then Hulu has everything. So Netflix, like, people are like going away from it, and they keep raising their prices. So everybody's leaving Netflix, so they have to drop some more shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, tell you the truth, yeah, of all the things I would like get rid of if I had to, Netflix would be the first one.
I can't though. Netflix.
Well, no, I have to keep it for Cobra Kai. I have to keep Cobra Kai and Stranger Things, but after that, I'm gonna be done.
There's a lot more that you're not thinking about. There's Ozark is done.
Oh yeah, I gotta finish that too. Yeah, I gotta finish that too.
Fuck, I don't know what else.
Oh, never mind. Breaking Bad is on Netflix. Okay, never mind. I gotta keep it.
Yeah. Ozark has Netflix has a hold. They have to capitalize now.
Yeah.
And I think that's what they're gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so do you guys want to do the Black Bone?
I'm down.
I'm with it.